Hello, and thank you for the introduction. As you heard, my name is Jennifer Stonecipher, and today I'm going to be covering the topic of discipline in the workplace. We chose to discuss discipline last because discipline should be a last resort. Here at our company, we focus on building our associates up, not tearing them down. So, today I'm going to discuss with you when it's appropriate to discipline, the legal ramifications of discipline. We're also going to cover the 6 steps necessary to effectively discipline an associate, as well as the 2 different forms of discipline and the type that we promote here at our company. To begin with, we're going to talk about when it is appropriate to discipline someone. There are 3 questions that need to be answered of the when should I discipline someone. The first question is, do they know that what they're doing is incorrect? A lot of the times the associates have done this always and they don't realize that what they're doing is wrong. So the first step we need to take is to make sure that they know that what they're doing is wrong. The second step is making sure that they know how to fix that. Just knowing that something is wrong is not good enough. They need to know how to do it correctly. Finally, the third step is making sure that they comprehend how to actually fix the issue. Simply knowing what is wrong and how to fix it is one thing, but being able to do it is another. And it's our jobs as managers to make sure that they fully understand and comprehend not only the what, but the how. So, some of the legal ramifications that we're faced with in employment and management and discipline are we work in an employee at will company. So, that means that the employees can quit at any time for any given reason, and we as employers can fire them at any time for any given reason. However, we are not allowed to fire them if it has anything to do with any form of discrimination, race, sex, gender, anything that could possibly be discrimination. We cannot fire someone for that. We also must be fair and equal when we are providing discipline. So we cannot discipline one associate for one thing and not discipline another for the same exact issue. Also, finally, we have to be consistent with our discipline. Otherwise, we could face legal action. So you cannot discipline somebody for one thing today and then tomorrow allow this issue to occur again. So the next thing that we're going to cover are the 6 steps that are necessary to effectively discipline associates. The first step is monitor. We need to make sure that the associate knows that the issue is there, and then we also need to make sure that they understand why it is an issue. So step 2 is the one-on-one conversation. Making sure that they know it's an issue can be accomplished in your one-on-one. It's very important that in our one-on-one that we have privacy so we don't embarrass the associate in front of the other workers. So if the problem continues after the one-on-one, the associate will receive a verbal warning. After this verbal warning, we can monitor to see if they continue to improve. Now, if they don't continue to improve, this is when we would put in probation. Now, probation is not meaning that they are suspended or terminated. Probation would be, we explain to them that they could be suspended or terminated. They may get written up. That paperwork will happen if the issue continues. We really need the associate to fully understand the ramifications of their actions. If the issue continues after that, then we should consult human resources to make sure that the proper paperwork is filed, and then we are able to go further with the disciplinary process. So now we are into the 2 different types of discipline. First, there is traditional discipline, which is more along the lines of what I like to think of as the 1950s manager. The you will do this because I told you to, and it's wrong and you need to fix it. It's all about building a case against the associate, while progressive discipline is what we promote here at our company. We promote a one-on-one environment where we want to build each other up, where we want to better the associates. So when we discipline someone, we are trying to train them to be better. We're not disciplining them to be mean. We're disciplining them to try to improve upon their skills. So the main thing for progressive discipline is following up and keeping those open lines of conversation. So finally, we want to talk about what it takes to be a successful leader. To be a successful leader and successfully discipline people, we've covered that you need to talk to your employees. You need to make sure that they understand that what they're doing is wrong and that they have the know-how to answer not only why it's wrong, but how they can fix it. We also need to make sure that we document everything. If it does come time to actually discipline someone, then we need to make sure that we have the proper documentation so we don't face legal ramifications later along the lines. Finally, we need to make sure that we follow up to make sure that the associate has gotten better, and if they haven't gotten better, then we need to extend all of our resources to see that we have done everything we can as a company to assist them in getting to that point where we feel they need to be. So if you guys have any questions or comments, we strongly encourage you to contact Human Resources at 1-855-246-4353. And when you call this number, it's an open hotline, and you can just discuss any specific issues that you have. But I hope that after today, you've gained a basic overview of what we here at our company expect. I'd like to thank you all for your time, for listening to our speeches today, and I strongly encourage you, if you have any questions, the 5 of us would be more than happy to answer them. Just post your questions on the discussion board, and we look forward to working with you.